Making and cutting espresso swirl. Today is the 31st of December. I'm making a coffee soap. So this has stout coffee in it with the lye and also the EDTA. So that's 95.9. This has my sodium lactate, my oils, as well as the goat milk, and it's at 90.1. And you can see the darkness of the coffee. And it will be scented with espresso, fragrance oil. And you can see it's already turning the oils brown. Very brown. I don't know that my tan is going to counter that. I want this, I'm going to try for just emulsion. Again, not having made but 4 loads of soap in the last week, after not making any for 13 months, it's a little hard to get back in sync. Okay, I am going to go ahead and divide that. Okay, Michelle. Gloves. Okay, we are already doing what I didn't want it to do, so I'm going to pour 1 1/4. I'll probably have to do more than that. 1 1/8, 2 1/4. And 3 1/2. And that's going to make more. I knew it would. Okay. Just speeding it up as I get the last bit out. That in there. I'm adding the coffee grounds. No titanium dioxide to lighten this batch, so I'm using tan, but I don't believe it's going to lighten it because the very stout coffee is quite dark. It's going to overpower my tan. My fragrance is right here, and I do want to start that with that because this has my color stabilizer in it as well. And the color stabilizer, vanilla color stabilizer, lightened it some. So that's a good thing. Okay, that's going to be my brown, that's going to be my black. The other was go right here. I'm going to do, okay, the brown goes in there. And the black in here. Into these 2 containers, I'm adding the rest of my fragrance oil. it's not going to make it black like I'd like it, because it's a silvery black. I really want us going for a black, but I am out of my black as well. But I wanted to make this, and it is silvery black.
I'm just adding a bit of the soap batter to some more black, or the silvery black, to see if I can get a little bit darker.
That was fluid enough. That's all right. Okay.
Look, my shirt goes along with the soap I'm making. It's kind of a light brown and white. Say I did that on purpose, but it was really coincidence.
Nope, not enough. I should have put the tan. It is not penetrating like I want it to do. And it is.
It's a little hard to hold it very high up and drop it in, because sometimes I miss my container, the soap container. But the higher you pour it from, the better it'll penetrate, particularly if it's thick.
That's going to be on top. Okay. Number 2.
This has come out to look like a ribbon. I'm speeding this up just a tad bit, for a little bit anyway. Just as I get the rest of the soap batter out of my containers. I'm glad I didn't do water discount or do it as high temperature as what Brambleberry or Soap Queen had on there, because I don't think I ever would have gotten it at
even as slightly fluid as what I have here. Wrap it in another once I get this one on. Coffee soap, Espresso. It is 5:45, and it was finished at 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Let's see if it's ready to take out. That pulls off. I do want some plastic paper. And when I made it, I didn't put the beans on it. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do that before or after I cut it, but I decided to go ahead and do it before. So I unwrapped it and put them on out of camera range. Oh yeah, cleanly comes off the bottom. Ooh, pretty on the tan color. Lines in them. Drag marks. Ooh, yep. Ping. Yeah, the gray is just kind of a gray. It was a silver black.
What was?
These swirls should be black, but they're not. They're gray. They would be more noticeable. And the dark brown, it'll probably darken up. Oops, I need to put that one that way.
It's 26 hours in the mold. The fragrance oil has not fully incorporated into the bars. I'll put the cut bars back into the mold, and that will solve the issue. It'll finish incorporating and absorbing the fragrance oil into the bars.
Really see the colors, but
You got $2,000 worth of oxide. You didn't have no black.
nope, I had no black oxide, no titanium dioxide either, the white. So the swirls are not as noticeable, but sure does smell good. Uh-oh, I don't want it up like that. I definitely get drag marks. And more of the dark brown on that one. Just when it's thick like that, it's hard to get it evenly dispersed when you're pouring the dark and the swirly colors. Well, that one's going to look nice when it cures out. Yeah, made drag marks on that one from the coffee beans.